Welcome back to CoinAgeEra, the home where every coin tells a timeless story. Today, we travel deep into the heart of Europe, into a land known for its majestic Alps, soul-soothing music, and imperial history, Austria. And in our hands lies a tiny, shining piece of that legacy, the 1991 Schilling coin. At first sight, it may look ordinary, a simple metallic circle. But if you listen closely, this coin whispers the story of a nation that fell, rose, and rebuilt itself from ashes. A story of faith, identity, and pride, captured forever in metal. Our journey begins a century ago. After the end of World War I, the once mighty Austro-Hungarian Empire had vanished. The proud empire that ruled half of Europe was now reduced to a small, struggling republic. Its economy was destroyed, its people lost faith, and its old currency, the krona, had become worthless due to devastating inflation. But out of the ruins came hope. In 1924, Austria introduced a brand new currency, the Schilling. It was called Der Alpine Dollar by the people, a symbol of purity, stability, and rebirth. For ordinary Austrians, it wasn't just money. It was a promise that life could be rebuilt, that the nation would stand again. And for more than a decade, the Schilling became a trusted companion in every home, shop, and marketplace. It was a coin that united a broken country. Then came 1938, a dark chapter in Austrian history. When Nazi Germany annexed Austria in what was called the Anschluss, the beloved Schilling was abolished overnight. The German Reichsmark took its place, and with it, Austria lost not just its money, but its identity. For 7 long years, the name Schilling disappeared from daily life, but deep in the hearts of Austrians, it lived on as a symbol of what once was and what would be again. After the terrible destruction of World War II, when the bombs stopped and silence filled the cities, Austria stood in ruins but free again, and in 1945, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, the Schilling returned. Its comeback wasn't just financial, it was spiritual. For Austrians, this was a rebirth. Every coin, every note was a whisper that said, "We survived. We are still here." From 1945 onwards, Austria began to rebuild itself, stronger, prouder, and more united. The Schilling became the heartbeat of the new Austrian Republic. For decades, it witnessed the nation's transformation from war-torn ruins to one of Europe's most stable and prosperous societies. And then came 1990, the year of the coin we hold today. By now, Austria was a land of peace and progress. The economy was flourishing, tourism was booming, and Vienna was once again the cultural heart of Europe. On this 1991 Schilling coin, the Edelweiss flower blooms proudly, a symbol of purity, courage, and love. It grows high in the Alps, where the air is thin and the world is silent, surviving against all odds. Just like Austria itself. That's why this tiny flower became a national symbol, engraved forever on the coin's surface. On the reverse side stands the Austrian coat of arms, the mighty eagle with broken chains, representing freedom, sovereignty, and independence, the very values Austria rebuilt itself upon. This coin isn't just metal, it's memory. It's the story of the farmer who worked through post-war winters, the child who bought candy with his first shilling, the mother who saved every coin to feed her family, and the nation that rose from despair into peace. For more than 7 decades, the Schilling served faithfully, standing by its people through changing times, from black and white, photographs to the modern color of a new millennium. But by 2002, the Schilling's time came to an end. As Austria joined the European Union's new era with the euro, when the Schilling was withdrawn, it wasn't just currency that ended, it was an era of identity, of pride, of nostalgia. Still, for collectors, historians, and dreamers, coins like this 1991 Schilling remain timeless. They remind us that even the smallest object can hold the soul of a nation. So when you hold this coin in your palm, take a moment. You're not just touching metal, you're touching the heartbeat of Austria. You're holding a century of struggle, rebirth, and pride. The 1990 Austrian 1 Schilling, the last melody of a proud nation, the coin that carried the Alpine spirit across generations. Because every coin tells a story worth remembering, Only on CoinAgeEra, where history lives in your hands.